How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit of Nintendo updates here. A huge Metroid Dread free update has just dropped, and it is adding quite a bit of content. Download the second update now to add Boss Rush, Survival Rush, and more. We'll take a look at the post over on Metroid's official page, Nintendo's official page. So we'll talk about that, and an excellent deal on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD on Best Buy, but made even better on GameStop. I think you guys know where I'm going with this if you guys have watched our recent videos. We'll talk that very briefly in a little bit, but first up, attention hunters, a series of new challenges await in the second free software update to the Metroid Dread game, available now. Read on for more intel. So we have Boss Rush. Complete the game to unlock Boss Rush and fight Samus's most formidable foes, one after another, to try to get the best time possible. At the end of each battle, your missiles will be restored, but any damage you've taken will be carried over to the next boss fight. Each battle can add to the player's max missiles, energy tank, and power bombs depending on where the boss is in the main game. Then also added is Survival Rush. Complete Boss Rush mode to unlock Survival Rush mode. In this mode, defeat as many bosses as possible before a timer runs out. Each boss you defeat will add a bit more time to your clock, and if you're able to defeat a boss without taking damage, you'll get even more time added to your clock. In this mode, missiles and health do not recover between bosses. And then you have Dread Rush. Complete Dread mode to unlock the Dread Rush mode. Challenge a gauntlet of 12 bosses without stopping, one right after the other, just like in Dread mode. Taking a single hit means instant defeat. Missiles are fully recovered after each boss battle. And then if you have, and then they're also adding practice mode. If you're looking to get a little training in, you can practice boss battles in this mode, try to defeat each boss as fast as you can, then go back and check your previous times and see how you've improved. So a significant amount of content added with this, but very nice to see them continuing to support Metroid Dread. One of my favorite games of last year in general. I thought Metroid Dread was an excellent game, and yes, it's not Metroid Prime 4, that's what I think everybody's waiting for, but I don't know how soon we're gonna get that. I don't think it's 2022, but, you know, Metroid Dread was an excellent game, and these kind of, you know, 2D action games are right up my alley, so obviously I was going to enjoy it from that standpoint. But yeah, quite a bit of content added here with Boss Rush, Survival Rush, Dread Rush, and a practice mode as well, which is always going to be a nice little addition. But if you have yet to check out Metroid Dread, I believe it's also on sale over at GameFly right now for like 30 bucks, so you can go buy it there cheap. It's worth your full money. I mean, if you paid $60 for it, I thought it was well worth it. I got the collector's edition, and yeah, I thought it was a fantastic game. But, yeah, another free update adding multiple boss rush modes, and it's a free update as well, so that's great to see. Alright, moving on from that, if you did miss out on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, I thought Skyward Sword was a very good game. Not my favorite Zelda, but $60 I thought was a little bit pricey for the game. I mentioned that quite a bit when I talked about this game, but at $30, oh hell yeah, that's a great price for Skyward Sword HD. You know, it was a game that Wii Motion Plus was not my jam back in the day, but with a Nintendo Switch port, it's pretty good. It's a very good Zelda game. I mean, the Zelda games are relatively consistent. I thought Skyward Sword was a pretty solid one, but if $30 ain't good enough for you, it's also eligible for buy two get one free over on GameStop, so that is a great opportunity to pair it with a couple of games. I'm sorry if you did end up buying the game when I mentioned the buy two get one free yesterday, but you can get Zelda Skyward Sword, The World Ends with Neo, The World Ends with You, excuse me, and then get another game for free. Looking at it, you know, there are like Monster Hunter Rise, that's $33. The Resident Evil Triple Pack is $30. Is there any other good $30 options right off the top of my head? There's some $40 options. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is another one, but yeah, good opportunity for that. Sonic Colors Ultimate is $25. Even if you just want to pick up the game standalone, I mean, $30 for Skyward Sword HD, I think is quite a good deal. So would strongly recommend that. Dying Light Platinum Edition, by the way, that's another option at $35. P5 Strikers, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age, that's a solid option as well. But that is going to do it for me, guys. Again, check out that Metroid Dread free update. Metroid Dread adding multiple boss rush modes, free update as well. Just download it, you'll be good to go. If you haven't checked out the game yet, GameFly for 30 bucks. Other e-tailers and retailers, I'm sure, are running some sort of discount on it at at this point regularly, but wouldn't expect something steep. It's a Nintendo first-party title at the end of the day. It's not a part of the buy two, get one free on GameStop, so that's something to consider as well. But Skyward Sword HD is, and 30 bucks for that is a bargain of a deal, and if you want to stack buy two, get one free on it, that's pretty damn awesome as well over at GameStop. But that's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.